Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So recently what's been the hot discussion is that billionaires has take turns to go to the space trip, including Richard Branson and Jeff Bezos. So today I want to talk about the stock Virgin Galactic, ticker symbol is SPCE. This stock has been very volatile as in the past 1 week it has dropped almost 20%. However, in the last year, the stock has been the multi-bagger for its early investors. The stock has been several times comparing with the original price, and even up to date, the stock's return is more than 108%. So today, let's chat about some bulls and bears about the stock, and now let's get started. The first bullish point is probably that the space business can be a new market and a good business, since it has just at the start stage. So there's a lot to explore, like the space tourism, like what Virgin Galactic and Blue Origin is doing, or like satellite business, which can provide more internet service to the areas. That is what SpaceX is working on. The second bullish opinion is probably because space is something we are unknown and we are in this discovery phase. So people find it very mysterious and new. And in the past years, there can only be the governments working on this kind of project that can launch a satellite to the space or send people to the moon. As last year, SpaceX has successfully launched its rocket to the space. That has shown that private companies also have the ability, like technology-wise and financial-wise, to be able to achieve this task. So now we can get an idea why the stock has been so crazy that a lot of people are talking about it and purchase it probably. But as Virgin Galactic has launched its first space trip in last Saturday, and I believe this trip is breakthrough and has been the first company to do so. It's why the stock price has dropped so much this week. So some investors had discovered that the companies has burned so much money during the past years, but they haven't had a lot of paying customers yet. And for the previous trip, there's no external customers join the team. So that's why some investors doubt that how many customers are gonna willing to pay for their product and service, and whether their project revenue growth can be achieved, given that during the previous test flight there is accident and some tragedies happens. Although space tourism is a big market, but in terms of the reliability and the actionable of their business projection, some investors still has doubt with that. The second bearish opinion is that some smart money actually are selling the stock, like their founder and chairman Richard Branson. He previously sold the stock at the average price around $15, and also one of their early investors from Abu Dhabi. Moreover, people also saw Shimon also sold part of his shares. People think it's a big deal because Virgin Galactic going public through Shimon Spce last year. That has been created a hype in the market. After the company going public, even Shimon, as a chairman of the company, sold his stock at a much lower price comparing the current one. So people also wondering whether it's because these insiders knows more information than the enthusiastic external investors, and that's why they have these opposite actions. So overall, we look at some bulls and bear opinion about the Virgin Galactic. My opinion is that the space-related business would be a big one, and I think that's why those three billionaires have been competing with each other, investing in the space, and Jeff Bezos even resigned his CEO role at Amazon and working on Blue Origin. I think probably because he thinks that's a bigger market, have a bigger growth, and that's a more important project to work on. But in terms of the Virgin Galactic stock, whether it's a good time to invest, as the stock price has already dropped like 20% from the highest point. For me, I would like to wait a little bit more because I saw the intense competition between these three companies, and I saw Virgin Galactic is just focused on the suborbital business, which means that their flight length is within 100 kilometers above the Earth. Well, for Blue Origins and SpaceX, they are above the orbital and they are doing space tourism, which is even further away from the Earth and closer from the other part of the universe. And I think right now there are some uncertainties to Virgin Galactic about how many customers want to purchase their seats to the space and also whether they can have a steady revenue growth. Although their fair price is around $250,000, which seems the cheapest among the three companies, but I would think they will target someone like the ultra-rich people who probably have tens of millions of dollars or billionaires. And at that point, those high net worth customers, they are choices of which companies to fly with. It's not just depends on the price, but also depends on the overall experience and also whether they can brag about it after the flight. Overall, I think there's still a lot of uncertainties before I can determine to invest in stocks. So I will watch it a little bit longer. Yeah, so that's all about SPC stock. Hope you guys find it interesting, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!